Hi guys, Lawrence here from a program called Lifeguards. Lifeguards is a healthy heart program where we learn to look after our hearts, physically, emotionally and spiritually. Also with me today, we have Luke. I want to chat to you today about the importance of eating healthy but also exercising. And the story that came to mind was Goldilocks. And for this, I want Luke to get into character. In the story of Goldilocks, we see three examples where Goldilocks has to find a balance, where she has to find something that is just right. With porridge, with beds, and with chairs. First, with the chair, she finds a chair too hard. The second time, she finds a chair too soft. And in the third chair, the baby bear's chair, she finds just right. The same goes with eating healthy and exercise. We want to find a balance that is just right because, well, it's possible to eat too much, but it's also possible to eat too little. We need to find a balance. With exercise, it is definitely possible to exercise too much as well, but it's also possible to exercise too little. It's all about finding a balance. Another thing that can help us eating healthy and exercising is having goals, because they help us have something to aim at. With football, for example, it's fun for a while to play football without goals, but eventually you get bored. But with goals, they give us something to aim at. They give us purpose. They let us score a goal and know that we have improved. As well as finding the balance with eating healthy, with exercise and setting goals, one of the other ways that we like to think at Lifeguards about how we can look after our hearts physically, emotionally and spiritually is knowing that, yes, we're not all celebs, like in I'm a Celeb if you're watching that at the minute, but that we're all VIPs. That we're very important people with value, identity and purpose. And Luke, without the wig, is going to come back and explain what that means.
Oh wait, he said without the wig, didn't he? Chuck that off. Yeah, so let's explain what value, identity and purpose is, okay? First of all, value. If you have a cheap phone and you break it, you're not going to worry too much. But if you have just got an iPhone 12 and you break that, well then you might need one of these. You might need a toilet roll because you might poop yourself. So it's important that you know that you have value, that you are important. So treat yourself as if you are. If you see yourself as cheap and worthless, well then you're not going to treat yourself properly. But if you know that you are important and that you're valued, you'll eat proper food, you'll do good exercise and you will look after your body. Identity. Well, that is knowing what you stand up for and what you believe in. Katy Perry says, I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. And if you don't know what you stand for, well then you might fall for anything that people tell you. And that is dangerous because you can get yourself in trouble. And lastly, purpose. You're here on earth for a purpose. And you need to know what that purpose is. Maybe it's a talent that you have that you need to use. Maybe it is a gift that you've been given and you need to use it for good purposes. And we can mistreat our purposes as well and use them for the wrong things. As Christians, me and Lawrence, we believe that we find our value, identity and purpose in our faith in Jesus. He has put us on this earth, he has valued us, he's given us identity, and we find purpose because of what he did for us on the cross. Guys, I really hope that you stay safe over Christmas, and stay safe, look after one another, but most of all, have fun over Christmas, and we hope to see you soon.